I've got some insane trading methods that can help you make a ton of coins on FIFA 22. But before we jump into that, I need to show you the easiest way for you to get some coins. If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com and use code CHIEF for 6% off at checkout. Now let's go ahead and jump right into this video. All right, boys. So jumping into these trading methods, what we're going to be doing today is we got three different high budget sniping filters for you guys to use to help build your coins up. And as we're getting into this, make sure that you guys do drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. So the first one we're going to be looking at is one of the best filters this year, and it is going to be Portuguese Manchester City players. So in this filter, what we're looking at is three different cards. We got 86 Bernardo Silva, 86 João Cancelo, and we have 87 Ruben Diaz. So the reason we like this filter is obviously because it is three gold fodder cards, which makes it very, very nice here for sniping. And typically these guys are chilling around 11 to 12k here. If we take a look, it looks like 11k is going to be the selling price for these cards right now. So selling at 11k, I'm going to lose 550 on tax. So I'd like to pick these up for like 9.9k or less here, which is again 10% under that 11k, which is the general rule we use. So nice and simple here. I would just sit here and try to snipe these for 9.9k or less. Again, sniping from the squad menu is a lot easier. However, I just kind of like to show it on the transfer market here because it is kind of just a better view for the video. Now you can also do bidding as well. I don't find bidding to really be that effective. If I'm gonna do bidding, I would probably just do the fodder filter at the end of the day. However, it is still effective here. So I prefer to do sniping, do whatever's working best for you at the time. So moving on to our next filter here, we're going to jump over to the Serie A, to probably my third favorite filter of these, but still a really solid one. It is going to be the gold rare Juventus center backs here. In this one, we got 85 Bonucci, 85 Delict, and 86 Chiellini. So again, a lot of fodder cards here. Now the 85s are down in price, which does two things. One, you're going to see a lot less of Chiellini here just because he's not as close to the price of like Bonucci and Delict. However, you're going to see a lot more Delict and Bonucci's popping up because they aren't as cheap. They're not as expensive. They're not as rare here. So he sells for 5k there. So we're going to try to snipe these for about 4,500 coins or less here. Again, very, very simple. I'm just going 5% under. Sells for 5k. I'm going to go 500 coins less. And boom, we get a Chiellini there for 3.6 actually. I said we weren't going to see much of him, but we get some luck right off the bat. Now, obviously, he sells for more than Bonucci. So let me take a look what he's going for at the moment. He sells, okay, he's actually not that expensive. So the filter's more than fine. He sells for about 6.4k here. Got him for 3.6. We're going to make some very nice coins off of that Chiellini card. And again, it's worth looking at the bids, but realistically, you're not really going to see a ton here. If you are going to do bidding, again, fodder filters my preferred method there. So moving on to our third filter for the video, my favorite filter this year, you got a lot of you probably know it. It is going to be the rare gold Bayern Munich midfielders. So this filter for us has Kimmich, Muller, Goretzka, Coman, Gnabry, Sane, Sabitzer, 7 different cards, 84 rated or higher in it. And if we take a look at the price of these, they are currently selling for, Sabitzer is going to be the cheapest here, one there for 3.8k. Let's check around 4k. Looks around 3.8k, 3.9k will be the, yeah, 3.9k is the price to sell here. So I'm going to try to pick these up about 400 coins under that. I'm going to go 3,500 or less. We're going to try and snipe these cards here. And obviously there's potential for some big profits here if you were to hit like an 89 Kimmich or an 87 Muller or an 87 Goretzka. You can make some crazy, crazy coins if you do manage to snipe one of those high rated cards in this filter. Most of this is going to be Sabitzer, Sane, Gnabry, some of those lower rated cards. However, those higher rated cards are in there and do get listed cheap quite a bit, especially at the back end of the game here, which is very nice. Now, again, bidding, have a look at it. Typically, it's not really going to do much for you. Now, again, like I mentioned earlier, if you don't know what I said earlier about sniping from the squad menu, what I was saying was essentially if you go to your squad here and then you hit L1 or LB, it'll take you to this transfer market tab. And it's a lot easier to snipe cards from this tab than it is to snipe from like the normal market because it's a lot quicker on here. So if I were to set up that Juventus filter and go 4.5K here, the thing that makes it so much quicker is there's one less button to press when you're buying a player. You only have to confirm it once rather than confirming it twice on the normal transfer market. So it makes it a bit quicker here. And sometimes the search itself is a bit quicker as well. So sniping in this fashion is easier if you guys do want to give it a go. Let me know how it goes for you. But I think it's just kind of a well-known thing in the game at this point. But it seems like a lot of people are very surprised when I do mention it. So I'd like to throw it in there. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next video.